They'll be calling you a radical. So I want to talk about the nuclear waste situation in Australia, in the UK, in the United States of Usury, in South America. I want to talk about this nuclear waste nightmare and the lies of Donald Bush Trump, who has turned out to be Bush in a comb over, Bush in a comb over, Trump, Bush in a comb over. Freaking the sound of freaking lies, lip moving. He's Bush, Bolton, Kavanaugh. Who's Kavanaugh? The Bush recount guy. As he tipped over the teabagger tea. Pardon me, you've all drank the Kool-Aid. This symphony that we've got into that raped the ecology at this diesel boys here. They're out on the Great Salt Lake now with this red, white, blue Eagle bus as the Eagles have collapsed. The Great Salt Lake is in epic collapse, and it's not because of they're taking the water. It's evaporation. Freaking, it's hot, baby. Freaking, it's the ecology, stupid. The arrogance. So let's talk about this, and I want to talk about and explain the quagmire of Trumpism is so I want to explain the NATO gig. So what this is, everybody thinks it's NATO not paying their share, and we're supposed to be trying. This is Putin coaching Trump. I mean, Putin owns Trump. They're the same. Come on, they're Orthodox. They're freaking Bavarians. I mean, come on. The spy who loved me. You know, where's she? Jared. So this is important. So Jared, he went to Jared 666, boy. Now this is important. Father, prison, billionaire. So they get, he's underwater. I mean, Jared's underwater on some of these investments. So Brookfield, now say with me, who's Brookfield? The big real estate developers, owners, they own all the property around what we used to call CNN1, right across the street from the towers. Yeah, that's Brookfield. Who's Brookfield? Brookfield bought Westinghouse? What? Westinghouse bankrupt, who bankrupted Toshiba. The old company, they bankrupted them. Westinghouse takes them down. The nuclear energy company bankrupts them. Who bought about? Mitt Romney, right here, Great Salt Lake, stair cycle, Grassy Mountain. Now, this is important. Stay with me. So there's a fire out there today on I-15 at Grassy Mountain, hauling waste to, keep going. So they were hauling waste out there. It caught on fire. Blew up on I-80 right next to Energy Solutions. And that's, oh, it's okay. Oh, nothing to see here. Okay, no. So what waste are they hauling? Where are they hauling it to? What are they doing? I catch it all the time. There's a guy named Sheehan right here in the state of Utah. He's corrupt as hell. He won't do anything. I talked to him. I had him come up here. I mean, I've gone to the media. I showed videos of Energy Solutions hauling waste illegal. You don't care because you love, in Utah, you love MS, you love birth defects, and this is important. You're only going to get this from me. I'm the only one on earth that will give you this. I know for a fact, AML leukemia, because I'm an AML leukemia guy, given 2 months to live. I'm a 1%er. We've had a major outbreak this year of AML leukemia in juveniles in Primary Children's Hospital. We've only had, and we're lucky if we get one a year. I mean, it's rare. I mean, it's an adult disease. We get four. There was 45. I've heard it's up to 50 this year alone. We've got a major birth defect problem going on at McKay. That's coming right from the horse's mouth at McQuack-D. So the Energy Solutions waste situation, you don't care. As Governor Herbert's father dies of leukemia, Mike Lee's father dies of leukemia, I had him out of here. They bailed him out. I asked the lead legislator, why you bail him out? Why? He had no answer. On film. Jobs. That's all I could say. I mean, these are people that got loved ones that died of cancer. They're all going to heaven. No, they're not. They're going to hell. So it's all the rage to kill the ecology, rape the ecology in Utah. It's all the rage to destroy it. Well, the wave's coming. And I'll tell you, this wave is pissed. Rightfully so. Look what you've done to the youth. So the nuclear waste quagmire, and I want to talk about, this is important, is the situation is like this. Drain the marsh. So you're all wound up all over the country now. I mean, because these things are closing down. I mean, you should see it. There's people showing up. They're all pissed about the waste. No vacancy in Idaho, in Utah, in New Mexico. Oh, let's just put it. I talked to a guy yesterday about that. Well, they could just put it in the hole in Nevada like they always do. I said, they never put any in the hole in Nevada. There's none there. Utah? Oh, yeah, the Energy Solutions, illegally. Idaho? Oh, yeah, Idaho National Lab, which had containers blow up 4 times this year. Container firemen. Just like your firework factories, blow up. Go Pops concert. Go team. It's disgusting. So, here, this is for you fainty ghosts. This is how ignorant, as I've had to educate the world on nuclearism. Somehow people think magically nuclear waste doesn't start until they shut them down. Hello, Western Zirconium right here. Westinghouse, Zirconium rods, Moxine fuel, whip in New Mexico, blew up twice. The cycle's only 18 months. These things have been open for 50 years, so what do? There's nowhere to put the waste. So they have a crane that goes in there. There's big, long rods. They go down like this, these big, long rods. Here, let me bundle for you. They bundle them. They're spent, okay? The spent fuel. They crank. They stick them in a swimming pool. As the Great Salt Lake evaporates waste, so they have to stay cool. They're still... Okay, go. So they have to stay cool forever, tens of thousands of years. So by law, they had to go into a hole in the ground or shoot it into space off this planet, out of our plate, but they won't do it. Because our populace refuses to handle it. So they're in what they call spent fuel pools, which are nothing but swimming pools. They're over capacity. We're getting fined. We're paying over capacity over and over and over. So they build swimming pool on top of swimming pool on top of swimming pool, and all 104 reactors take one down, passes the nuclear waste around. So they're all over. So you're all wound up now. They've been stored on site the whole time. Is a reactor safer once it's closed down with the spent fuel than when it's open with all the fuel? Oh yes, by 1,000,000 times. They're much, much safer. So New York, so there's hearings going in Jersey right now. On the 17th, show up. And I got news for you. In Utah, you're not doing this to my grandchildren. And everybody says, why you defend all these rats in Utah? Just don't care. They love cancer. Who said I was defending any of them? I'm defending my grandchildren. I'm defending my grandchildren. I'm defending the ecology. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for everyone you guys murdered in the bone marrow transplant center. Dirtbags. Dirtbags. Earth poisoning dirtbags. I'm proud of it. Remember, live by the sword, die by the sword. So, now you're awake? No, you're not. So, this nuclear waste, what are you going to do with it? Nobody wants it. Yucca Mountain ain't going to happen. Heller, from Heller, left, right, up, down. Edison, the casino magnate, that's Trump's buddy. Whip. No, that's already going there. Not on the beach, San Onofre. There's no answer, so let's just keep making more. So you bailed them out in New Jersey. You bailed them out. 7.6 billion in New York, 7.6. You bailed them out. So why should we take your waste here in Utah, in Nevada, in Idaho, in New Mexico? Why should we take your waste? We don't make it. We don't make it. Shh. New Mexico. Shh. Why should? Does Mexico make nuclear waste? They only have one reactor. Did you know that? All of Mexico only has one reactor.
No, they have 27.
They do? I didn't know that. So, why should we take it? Here. So, why should we take it? You bail them out. Illinois bailed them out. Zion is Zion, by the way. It's not Zion. It's Zion. Just like San Onofre. No, it's San Onofre. Tomato? No, it's tomato. No, it's tomato. No, it's Snowden, Snowden, snow job. You know, in nuance only. That's the Democrat-Republican dynamic. Trump just proved it. It's in nuance only. When are we going to get a real wave that fights back? It's about the resistance. It's not about these earth poisoning and earth rapers. They're there. It's the resistance. What is the resistance? Weakling cowards. You refuse to fight them in an intense, radical way. They're radical. Look how radical they are. You don't think they're radical? You don't think dying of leukemia is radical? Oh, I've been there. I've been through the edge. I stood and looked down. For I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil. And I'm telling you, they are evil. So the nuclear waste truck blows up on 80 this morning. On fire. Fox Fairy Tale News. Oh, it's okay. What's in it? It's supposed to be labeled. They transport it all over. I've caught videos of open air. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care, pardon me, because you're hypnotized, indoctrinated by Foxconn News, MSNBC. Cohen proved it. I talked to them all. KSL, Ogden, Standards, and the worst paper in the history of mankind, the Earth Poisoners. You know, they don't care. They'll tell you straight up, we're not interested in the truth. And resistance, now let's have a peaceful rally and hold hands, kumbaya. Why they just bowl us over. Look what they've done to our children. Look what they've done to their future. The generation that'll never own a house. Oh my Trump, I can't be. The generation that's all going to have cancer by 35 years old. Great Salt Lake's empty. Let's go drive a diesel big truck against the law, through the freaking ecology, whatever. Let's go into the tide pools and pull stuff out when the tide pools are dead. Here, kiddies, come to Point Loma and see the dead tide pools. I mean, I'm teaching my grandson how to surf, and we have to go to the wave pool because they're not allowed in the ocean. That's pretty sad, isn't it? It's ecology, stupid. Stay tuned. They fight back in West Australia. They want to dump it on them. They want to dump it on us in Utah. Any place, the desert or the marsh. Drain the swamp? No, they drain the wetlands. They drain the go for the sake of growth the island. You all go along with the winning team. Where's the resistance? What a nightmare. Show up at the hearings in New Jersey. Where's Springsteen? Where's he on this one? They're closing Oyster Creek, and they're like, oh, the ways. Well, what are we going to do with this? Let's dump it on Utah. Let's dump it on Idaho. Let's have no vacancy. Nope, you bail them out. We're not taking it. No, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you in an intense way. I'm just like I did cancer, given 2 months to live. I'm the only one left alive. Kumbaya with cancer. Kumbaya with cancer. Hey, shh. Kumbaya with cancer. Kumbaya. We fight back, right, boy? Stay tuned.